Hi everyone, so my name is Megan and I'm super excited to do these videos for you over the next few weeks. My videos will be covering mindfulness, meditation, and yoga. So if you guys don't know, meditation is kind of a way for you to kind of let go of any stressors that you're feeling, kind of let your mind relax, bring in these thoughts and kind of breathe in and let them go. It's through a lot of deep breathing techniques, and it also can be through some guided stories, which is really cool as well. So if you guys want, just find a quiet place where you could either sit or lie down, and let's get started. So first, what I'm gonna have you guys do is lie down and let your body rest. If you can't find space to lie down, you can also just sit how I'm doing. And notice whatever you're thinking right now and however you feel. When you're ready, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. While we're taking these deep breaths, we're going to pay attention to the rising and falling of our stomach. We're not really trying to do anything special, just noticing the sensation and what that feels like. So let's do it with me. We're going to do 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, and 3. And the most effective way to do these breaths is breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. So now we're going to place our hands on our stomachs. And as you're best able to, we're going to pay attention to the rocking of our hands when we breathe in and out. So let's do 2 more deep breaths. 1, and 2. And make sure to pay attention that when you're taking in these deep breaths, make sure you look at the rising and falling of your stomach. And recognize that your mind, while we're doing this, will probably go off to somewhere else over and over again, or you might start to feel a little restless. All of this is completely normal and it's completely fine. Each time you notice your attention has gone somewhere else, try to come back by putting your hand on your stomach and practicing these breathing techniques that I'm showing you, in and out. And if you'd like to, we can count our breaths. You can either count your breaths like we were doing earlier, with 1, 2, 3, or you could just guide your breath through whatever you feel best. And it's important to note that each time you do these breaths, you might lose track. So if that's the case, it's completely fine and you can just start over with your counting. Let's do another 3 deep breaths. Great job. So wherever your mind has gone while you're doing these deep breaths, it's important to allow these thoughts to be just for now. Allow them to show up in your mind and then continue on. Something that I like to do is when a thought comes into my head, I'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And that allows the thoughts to come into my head and then leave my head. Now we're going to do 1 more time of deep breathing. So we're going to go in and out. While you're doing this, make sure to pay attention to these thoughts that you're having and make sure you kind of acknowledge them through a breath and then let them pass by through your mind. During this time, you can either place your hand on your stomach or you can lay your hands at your side, whichever one you feel best. So let's close this session by doing 2 more deep breaths. And when you're ready, if you'd like, you can open your eyes or you can continue to be still and do these deep breaths as long as you may like. And that is it for our meditation for today. I want to thank you guys for coming, and I want you guys to stay tuned because after this I'm going to be doing a quick little 5-minute introduction to yoga session for you guys, which I think it will be really cool. And next week I'll be doing some meditation, probably more guided with some stories to make it a little more interesting for you guys. But today I just wanted to introduce you guys to the simple breathing techniques that we do. So thanks for tuning in. Bye guys. Hey guys, so I am Megan and I am back with meditation and yoga with Megan for this week. So I have a little YouTube video that I wanted to share with you guys just to do some like 5-minute yoga techniques. These are pretty introductory. I'm not a yoga teacher myself. I just really like to do it. So I found this video and I like to use it a lot. And so I'm sure you guys will like it too. So you can find really any space in your house that you would like to do this. I'm just using a yoga mat because it's a little more comfortable, but you do not have to use a yoga mat. You can just use the carpet. Just find a little bit of space where you could spread out and stretch, but other than that, that's cool. So let's get started.
Hey everyone, so what we're doing in this first video is we are starting off with the table pose. So what I want you to do is come down on your mat on all fours. Make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders and your knees are directly under your hips. Eye gaze can be at the floor and try to make sure your back is flat. Next, we're doing the cat-cow pose. You're going to begin in the table pose, and as you inhale, raise your chin and tilt your head back. Push your navel downwards while lifting your tailbone. I want you to hold it for a few breaths. This is the cat pose. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest, belly button to the backbone, and round your back by arching it up as much as you can. Hold this for a few breaths. This is the cow pose. Now flow from one to the other. Inhale to the cat, exhale to the cow.
Bump the hips to the right and turn to look past your left shoulder. Again, keep the hands and feet grounded. Continue to breathe here as we slowly wake up the body with love. Back to center we go. Drop the elbows right where
here we're just going to be doing a nice stretch. So I want you guys to place your elbows below your shoulders on the mat and inch your feet backwards. This is almost like a downward dog position, but it allows your upper body and lower back to really stretch itself out.
we get the head just under the heart here. Welcoming some fresh oxygen, fresh blood flow. And then slowly come all the way back up to tabletop position. Again, take your time. Then we'll curl the toes under. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, send the hips up high, downward facing dog. Pedal it out nice and easy. Start to deepen your breath. Shake the head loose.
Okay guys, so now we're easing into the downward facing dog. From the table pose, you can extend your legs back into a plank position. Inhale and make sure you firmly plant your hands into the mat and extend the arms straight out. Lift your tailbone to the ceiling and straighten the legs and work on pressing your heels into the ground. Hold this pose for 5 breaths.
Really feel your feet grounded.
You should look like an upside down V.
A little gratitude. Definitely appreciate yourself. Smile. And you should feel good, happy, proud that you took this time to connect to your body, give it some love, connect to your breath. All right, bend the knees generously, bring the belly to the tops of the thighs. And when you're ready, we'll slowly roll it up. Nice and slow, feel your feet press into the earth, grounding in this moment for yourself as you slowly rise up to mountain pose. When you get there, take a moment to move the shoulders a little bit, just soft, easy movement. Continue to deepen the breath. And then see if you can feel it out and align your head over your heart over the pelvis as you either bring the feet together, really together, or you can choose to go hip width apart. Just nice mindful footing. Really feel like you're pressing away from the earth as we spread the fingertips. And this is that big good morning stretch. Reach your fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Really maximize the stretch here. Give it your all. Feel it out. Notice what it feels like to be alive today. Stretch, stretch, stretch even more. And then slowly release. Interlace the fingertips behind the back. Knuckles draw down and away. This is our last move here. So draw the shoulder blades together and lift your heart. Open your mind. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, ending with a big hug today. Release the arms. And give yourself a big hug. And I encourage you to lift your heart. One last time, really feel your feet pressing away from the earth. Take one final deep breath in. And exhale, mountain pose.
All right, guys, so I hope that you enjoyed that little 5-minute yoga video. You can do any of these poses really whenever you guys want, and I'll be back next week to hopefully teach you guys some more poses and some more meditation. So have a great week, guys. Bye.